I'm Tad, and this is Tips for Homeowners. Today we're going to talk about why your air conditioning system is leaking and if it should leak. So first things first, should my unit leak? No, it should not. It should not leak. Freon does not just dissipate, okay? So you either have degradation over time, the coil becomes oxidized, and then that causes a leak, or it's because of improper installation of the line sets in between the indoor and outdoor heat exchanger, the condenser and the evaporator, or it's because two lines have rubbed together, maybe improper manufacturer assembly, and that's why. So there's three good reasons of why your unit's leaking. What can we do to get it fixed? So at my company, when we come out to a service call, if somebody needs some refrigerant, we look at the total volume. Now, if the unit's just a pound low, a couple pounds, we'll go ahead and charge it. We'll automatically talk to the homeowner about providing them with a leak search, and we'll schedule that later on down the road. Now, if your unit is empty of refrigerant, then the leak search needs to be immediate, okay? We don't need to charge the unit again because all that refrigerant is likely to come right back out. Now, if I thought your leak was really slow and that charging it with a couple pounds was gonna get you to another couple years down the road, then that'd be great. But since it's empty now, it definitely needs to be fixed. Now, how do we fix it? We fix it a few different ways. The best way, I think, is nitrogen and soap. That's very easy. You pump the system with nitrogen using the gauges, and then you just basically go from the outdoor heat exchanger to the indoor heat exchanger, or if it's a package unit, it's all outside, and then the line sets, okay? So you're just spraying with soap. You're listening to hear if you can hear a hiss, which could be the indication of the spot that's leaking. Or you can use electronic leak detector, or you can use some dye. I don't like electronic leak detectors. I like nitrogen, it's old school. And another thing is, usually you're gonna have a visual indication of some oil. So you're usually able to observe. Just look and observe and see if you can find that oil, okay? That's gonna be your obvious identification of the leak. So what to expect when you get a service technician? Make sure that you're asking them, hey, do I need to worry about this? How much was lost out of my system? Was it 50%? Was it 75%? If they don't know, they're not your guy, okay? But there is a possible way to fix the leaks. And I'm telling you guys, if you have a new unit, you definitely need to make sure you get it fixed. Here's another thing you need to know as a homeowner. Every time that you charge the system, okay, it's not good for the unit. Usually you remove oil from the compressor every time you add refrigerant. Another thing is because of 410A, it uses POE oil and it draws water, okay? So if you got a leak, you're drawing in moisture, usually. Every time that system's off, it's drawing in moisture, so it's not good for the longevity of the system. Having leaks needs to only be temporary, and you need to get it fixed, okay? So I'm just letting you guys know, make sure you call a technician during the week. Do not call them on the weekend, because usually they don't have the equipment that they need. They need a recovery tank to take all the refrigerant out that's remaining to be able to put nitrogen to fix it. They need torches, they need scales, they need refrigerant. There is quite a lot that goes into fixing leaks, and not a lot of homeowners know this. I don't want you guys to think that somebody's trying to rip you off without going through the necessary steps to actually talk to the technician or the dealer that's providing you with the service, so that you can fully understand what your options are, okay? This is a little bit of information for you homeowners. I hope that it helped you. And if you have any more questions about why my unit is leaking, definitely comment below, and do not forget to subscribe. This is Tad with Tips for Homeowners. Why is my unit leaking? Thanks.